You said a long time.
Well, to get the first win, they need to put the first score on the board, and they've got a long kick down there by Hucklebridge. And we didn't even have the first minus score of the day. Inverleigh just scooping it out finally. So, out they run.
Out it goes by Young. He's not even on the team sheet.
That's all right. Keep going, mate. Come on, Povey.
So he comes through, the ball comes down, cleaned up by Jai McEwen. We have a stoppage here going against Inverleigh. Kicked in by Nicholson. Goes out to about 50 from Cooper. Mackenzie Cornish goes inboard, inside 50. The mark is taken by youngster Reece Hucklebridge, and he will have a shot from about 35 out on a slight angle.
So this could be the... what was he paying for first goal, Povey?
$1.10, I believe.
$1.10?
Yeah, so Cooper's running up now. As he goes, takes his kick. It looks good.
Might just swing to the right.
Just swings to the right.
So
50 metres.
50.
He must have come forward on the mark, so the umpire's paid 50 metres, and we will see our first goal for the game from youngster Reece Hucklebridge.
Surely you can't miss this.
Nah,
you wouldn't see that, not from a man of his calibre.
So Reece Hucklebridge, he's kicked 17 goals this season. Already a favourite for the best on ground medal, and there is the first major of the day. So Reece Hucklebridge has put Corio in front. We're 3 minutes and 10 seconds into this first term, and look, boys, we make mistakes in football. Tyler George went over the mark. He's the umpire, I think that's Brad Smith. I'm not sure who the umpire is, but he's just explaining it to him now. And the good thing about Inverleigh is one of the veterans of the Colts side, Austin Perrott, went up to him and said, listen, we make mistakes. Let's get over it. In fact, boys, you know what the word fail means? That means first attempt in learning, all right? That was his first attempt.
That's a good one, I like that.
He failed. Now time to move. Pope, you from here, and I'll put down Hucklebridge as our first goal kicker.
So the umpire now brings the ball back in. We're just waiting for the ball up. Young Riley Wilson in the ruck there. Ball comes through to Nicholson. Comes out. Nice kick inside 50. Just over the head of Hucklebridge. Cleaned up by Nathan Kurger. Ball spillage. Looks like Inverleigh are going to take it, and I believe we're going... Oh, ball spills. Comes in by Jordan Campbell, who is the captain of the Corio Devils. Spilled up by Brad Brown. Ball's in by Nicholson, and it's touched, going through for a minor score. So Inverleigh will take the kick here. They take it very quickly. Ball spills out. Not the best of kicks, but does get there and finds Jai McEwen. Young man who played a lot of senior footy this year, interleague representative. Very nice kick down the line to Matthew Haste. And he'll go back on his mark there. Just looking for an option. There's not much for him at the minute. Blokes are putting their hand in the air. Blokes are providing. Ball goes long down the line. Spillage. But youngster Blake Luscombe picks the ball up. Gets it to... I believe that is Hucklebridge, who kicks it down, but only to be intercepted by Tyler George.
So George gets it on his boot. They're back out. Inverleigh, they can get it out of their 50, but they can't keep defensive 50. They can't keep going. Jai McEwen, he's played 8 senior games, gets the handball out, and they're away here. It's a 2-on-1, but it's that one for Corio in, I believe it's Counton, who takes the mark at halfback. He switches play, he goes towards the middle. Gets right in the glue pit. Corio mark, but umpire says play on. Austin Perrott takes a tackle, and it's a free kick. So Aussie's played a few reserves games. Ready for Inverleigh's first inside 50, I believe, Cooper.
Yes, that'll be their first inside 50.
And is that Cameron Platt? Maybe
In
not.
fact, that is Platter, yes.
All right.
The leading goal kicker of 2017. He doesn't do much with it, but I believe the umpire is going to bring it back. So Platt will line up for his first goal of the day, which I'm sure we'll see many more from the young man.
We sure will, of course, kicking 58 goals in his 12 games post-grading. And if you want to count grading, he's, of course, what did he kick? He kicked 4 during grading. So that's 62 for the season. This is his 63rd goal, if he can get it. The former Newtown junior. He's also umpired a lot of games around this region. Puts it on his right. Might not make the distance, though.
No, it's not. We're going out for a stoppage here. I did actually get to speak to Platt during the week. He had a very modest response, saying it's not about all the goals he kicks. He just wants to help his team win. So that was a very good response from the young superstar, I would say, down at Inverleigh. So, no, that was very good to hear from him. A very modest man.
he loves his umpiring too, because Platty's obviously, when I used to play, he was umpiring a lot, and yeah, he loved doing it, and he loves playing as well. Play cricket with him as well. He's a good person.
So Knife's going to go back into the ruck. Corio trying to get it out of it. Austin Parrott's right under it, isn't he, boys? He's already found a bit. If we took individual stats, he'd almost be the leader. He's found Haste. I believe that's
That's Haygarth.
Haygarth from about 60 out, kicks it forward. Cameron Platt's under it, bounces in front of him, just needs to pick it up and have a snap.
On the boot.
That's what he does, but it's a bit of a helicopter kick. And again, Corio, I think that's Pixie that got it out there.
That is young Pixie, Reece Nicholson.
Yep, so Nicholson's got it out. Knife with a nice shepherd allows his teammate to go forward on the opposite wing, but there's no options to kick to. The ball scooped by Dunapace or Dunapace, but now it's intercepted by Corio. I think that's Lagrage.
Scoot along the ground. Reece Hucklebridge picks the ball up, just fumbles a little bit, still manages to recover. A lot of Inverleigh players around the ball. A nice tackle there by Dylan Lagarde, it's kicked along the ground inside 50, but it's going to go out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Very good position here for Corio, inside 50, get a lot of numbers on the ball. Hopefully they can just get the ball in, swing out a handball, and hopefully kick themselves their second.
Now, just during the clearance, Cooper, how are we looking on the inside 50 count?
Inside 50, so Inverleigh have only gone in just the twice, and Corio have gone in the 6 times, so they've had, obviously, 2 scoring shots. They want to capitalise a bit more going inside 50.
Sure will. Well, we're 8 minutes into this first term, and Inverleigh, they need to get the score on the board, so let's go up the ground. They've gone on the opposite wing. They've got a Corio player under it, but a good contested piece of work there, and it's scooped up by Lagarde. He's got a bit of it in the last minute. Oh, what a night. Brad Brown just straight into that contest. Picked up there by McEwen. He's going to run around, put it on his right. Almost got tackled by Neaf as well. Now it's a one-on-one.
Matthew Haste picks the ball up, tried to shovel, gave it off, and
Riley
then
Wilson
that looks...
there.
Yeah, Riley Wilson's tried to give the old don't argue, thinks he's Dustin Martin, but gets himself the free kick, so he'll go back and look for an option inside 50. Puts a bit of it onto the ball, looking for... Oh, it's been taken by... We can see that is it. Number 15, Henry Collins. He'll go back, spills it out. Corio players all around the ball. That's Pixie there taking the possession. Ball spills, umpire.
Holding the ball.
I believe that is high, actually.
Okay, so Pixie, he'll get it, and he's got an option in Neaf to the side. He's going to elect that. No, he's not. He's going to go back to the glue pot. He's got a one-on-one under it, and Jai McEwen, already an early contender for this medal, boys. He's marked it there, and tell you what, forward entries. I asked you for the stats before, Coop. This is now Inverleigh's chance to capitalise. So a nice chip kick at half forward. Oh!
Trying to get a little bit out
I'll
there.
tell you what, I wouldn't want to be Connolly Cook under that, but it was a very nice mark by Henry Collins, who puts it on his right. Now, we're inside 50 again for the Hawks.
Looking
Can they
for
capitalise? Can they capitalise?
Not too sure here, but they do, because Corio take the ball out, goes out looking for Brock Cowton, gets the ball, goes out wide, just can't make it, and the ball will go out for a boundaries throw-in. So we're looking here. Corio have had a lot of the ball the last 2-3 minutes, so have been Inverleighs. Let's see if they can capitalise here from the boundary throw-in and hopefully get the ball inside 50 and get themselves a score on the board.
So Naif again, the interleague ruckman, puts a tap forward. And it's Crum there. It's a decent handball actually by Campbell, but it's gone to as far as the opposition. So Inverleigh again, Parrott's under it, dodges one, couldn't get the kick away. Now it's Campbell again. He's on to Pixie, and almost a nice mark there from Clissold. Couldn't quite get it. Now a long kick forward. So it's a one-on-one at half forward. Oh, nice fist there. Couldn't quite get it, and it was a
cleaned up by Hucklebridge. Gets the ball. He's taken a few players on, tucks it on his left inside. He's got Nathan Kurger running in forward, and Nathan Kurger does his job, gets the goal. That will make it 13-2-1 to Corio to 0-all to Inverleigh.
He's been a goal kicker this year, Nathan Kurger.
Has he?
Yeah.
I believe his older brother kicked his first goal for Anarchy this year, actually against Corio in the reserves. So his older brother plays for, his name is Hayden, plays for Anarchy, kicked his first goal for the football club against Corio, so there's a little stat for you.
No worries. Well, speaking of the stats, Nathan Kurger, that's 37 goals post-grading, And during grading, he also... Oh, no, he didn't kick a goal in grading. So that's 37 goals for the season.
So, yeah, fair bit there.
Yep. We'll watch this. The viewers at home can watch this. Go through the stats quickly, Cooper. Where are we at so far?
So Inverleigh have had 4 inside 50s to Corio 7. A lot of tackles between both sides, bit even, and then clearances are pretty much even as well.
All right, well, Corio, they're going to go for another forward entry, and we're going to go over the line. So, well, almost. Campbell's actually kept it in, or Delac actually has kept it in. So, we can't quite rest there on our laurels, boys, but we're going to keep going at this. So, the umpire still hasn't made a call. That's all right because it's closer towards the centre square. Now it's a one-on-one. So, Pixie's under it, but instead it's scooped up by McEwen. He tries to get it again. He can't even get it. Boys, what is this? This is disastrous football.
Just a bit of pinball here, but the ball's finally been cleared up. Getting a kick inside, 2-on-1. The Inverleigh boys do get the ball to ground, but only to be cleaned up. But he just can't get the ball. Young Dylan McDougall. So the ball goes Inverleigh's way. Jordan Campbell's there to clean up. Oh, he takes a sidestep. Don't argue. Gives a don't argue. Inside 50. Can't get much on the kick. Hucklebridge does well there, but I think that's a push in the back. And yeah, so that will go Inverleigh's way to the likes of Alex Haygarth, who will take the ball now.
Well, boys, we've only got 5 more minutes in this first quarter, so if Inverleigh don't get the score on the board, they could be in a bit of trouble entering that first break. So, we're going to kick off half-back, and again, straight to Corio. You know, it's no disrespect to Delac, he's had plenty of the ball, and it was a good mark, but this is not what Inverleigh need. It's another kick forward by, is that Humbridge?
That's Hucklebridge, yeah. The ball gets kicked in front of him, he gets it back, handball in, Pixie takes it, Pixie shrugs him off, has a shot. Bit of a little clanger there, tried to get it, just couldn't get onto it, and we'll see a minor score there for Corio, puts him at 2-2-14, so it looks like it will be Tom Stevens taking the kick out from there, if I'm right.
Yeah, it looks like him.
Yep, that is correct, so he's got not much at the minute, blokes aren't really moving for him. Goes long down the line on the 50. Niaf's there. Harrison Lamond just gets the ball. I believe that's out in the full. Yep. It comes off Lamond's knee, and it will be taken by
Riley Leach.
So Leach goes in. Not too bad of a kick actually. You're looking for Niath. He takes a mark. Oh, we could see on a bit of an angle here. 35 metres out. Niath will be the man going to kick back. The ruckman will go and kick the goal.
Well, it's an interesting one, boys. He kicked 7 goals this year, but actually 4 of them have come in the grading. So will he kick his first final goal? Absolutely not. He's gone towards the...
a point. Snuck in for a point.
Did it?
Yeah, I thought it was out in the fall, but anyway.
Oh, well. I thought he was aiming at the netball goals. Just did not come off the boot correctly, but that's all right. Very quick one, uncontested marks. Where are we at there, Coop?
Well, there's not too many here, just a couple each.
Give me some numbers. What do we got?
3 to Inverleigh, 1 to Corio.
Very good. All right, Inverleigh get out of trouble. It's another 2-on-2, but
out in the full.
Now they get themselves into trouble because it's another free kick to Corio out on the full.
And it'll be another inside 50, you'd imagine too.
And I'll tell you what, if we were counting Hucklebridge's disposals, Popey, he'd be on a fair few.
Hucklebridge, he's one of my favourite players in this league. Absolute gun. Great kick there to Campbell. Campbell just couldn't get there, and that'll be out for a throw-in. Man, I would be not surprised today if Reece Hucklebridge is named the best on ground. Very good footballer. Played very well against Inverleigh last time. For the blokes that don't know out there, Corio actually have 4 blokes that did not play against the Inverleigh side in the first final, which was a wet and muddy day, so that's a good little stat for you. But the ball is in for a stoppage. The Inverleigh boys were trying to get the ball out, but the Corio blokes just kept it in there. Very good chance to capitalise here on a stoppage.
15.5 minutes into this first term, and it's Knife against Clissoldon. It's another tap by Pixie, third man up. It's scooped up. Oh, it was a beautiful tackle there from
high
Kurger.
On Haygarth, it was high. Haygarth takes the ball here, looking for something. Not much options to go to. Look like he's going to go down the line, which he goes more towards the inside of 50. But
good mark.
Nearly contested mark taken there, but cleaned up by Jacob Hum. Just can't get onto it. He's there, Pixie's there, ball's on spillage, cleaned up by Inverleigh. Corio takes it there, gets it to Riley Leach, just can't get much done. The ball's it's a bit of pinball there. Naya finally kicks it inside 50, only to be cleaned up by John McEwen.
So he gets his kick out, but it's again a 2-on-2. Corio could get there because they've got a third man there, and it's almost scooped up. In fact, It is scooped up, and it's a beautiful kick from Jamie Large. His kick was a large kick as well, but it was marked by Cameron Platt in the back pocket. And I'm surprised he's gone up there. And boys, I know the camera doesn't show it, but there is not one player in Inverley's half of the ground. It's all here, and we've got a few players under it. It's going to be scooped up. Nice kick on the right again, and that was
from Dylan Lagarde there. Had a bit of the ball, but couldn't get it to. He plays on off the mark. Ball goes inside, looking for Inverleigh. Just tapped in down there by Blake Luscombe. Ball comes out to Corio. Looks like we're going to have a... No, we're not going to have a stoppage here. The Corio boys do well to get the ball out. Bit of handball, pinball there. Comes out to Brock Cowton. Just can't use it. Huckabridge is there, taking players on 1, 2. Sprays a kick though, but somehow Corio managed to keep the ball.
Okay, now the umpire, he's just pointed out...
The throw.
No advantage. Might have been even a trip. I'm not too sure about that. So, Coop, get your stats ready for the start of the second quarter call. Popey, you just start penciling in who could be best on ground. And Corio, you take a mark 40 out from goal. Because Geordie Campbell, who's already got a lot of the ball, he's going to line up for the third major of the day. Jai McEwen on the mark.
I dare say that would be probably the last kick of the term. He's going to take his time. There's only 14 seconds left. If I was him, I'd be going back, using my 20 seconds, taking it, going through, slotting it, getting the boys up. Nothing better than a 20-point lead at quarter time. My man for best on ground so far, between this man here kicking the ball, Jordan Campbell, Huckabridge could be another one. Campbell just sprays to the right, so that will be the last score of the term, I would say. But no, Huckabridge looking at Inverleigh. McEwen's had a lot of the ball. Hagar's had quite a bit of the ball as well. But looks like the game will continue on. Could be 20-minute quarters, not 18 in
That's
finals.
all right. Well, while we're waiting, just goal kickers Kurger and Huckabridge, if you've just joined our YouTube coverage or you're watching it on the disc in the old-fashioned term. So Knife's picked it up now, gets the handball around his corner. It's scooped up there by the Corio Rover, and we're just getting nowhere, boys. So while we're waiting for the congestion, Cooper tackles front. Give me some numbers for both sides.
There's a whole lot of tackles. It's pretty even, actually, in the tackles. You got Corio on.
All right, pause that for a sec because we're right in front of Corio's goal, but Jai McEwen's got it again. Umpire instead, on the siren, umpire has decided that a Corio player will take a free kick in front of goal. Popey, you tell me who it is and I'll get the stats.
It looks like the ball is going there. Can't really see it. It's not Campbell. It's not Huckabridge.
Just tell me who it is. Come on, Popey.
I can't really see his number at the minute. We're just going to have to pause on that there. Sorry, Alex.
That's all right.
But as he goes through the ball, I will be able to, in fact, tell you the second he kicks a ball, going forward, looking forward, and that is, in fact, Nathan Kurger, who has kicked a behind, who did, in fact, kick the second goal of the game, and that will be quarter time.
So here in that first quarter, it is Inverleigh yet to score against Corio, 2-4-16. We'll